Welcome to the Valley of the Kuchler and the glory of the tournament. Okay, I get a lot of questions about how we play this game. All this time I've been playing the game. Today I'm actually going to show how it all works. First, we start with the setup. Game board goes, of course, in the middle. I've got my card holders here primarily to help with test playing. They can be sold separately, and the card decks here as well to put the cards in. Helps keep everything organized while I'm playing multiple characters. Okay, there are 4 versions to this game. 1, 2, 3, 4. First version is one-on-one game where magic and weapons are limited. In version 2, one-on-one, weapons are not limited, but magic is. In version 3, it's 2-on-2. That includes 2 two-player teams or 4 people all against each other. No limit to weapons or magic. In the 4th version, it's a big massive war. Multiple players, all bets are off. Everything is open, unlimited, anything. Okay, step 2. Choose who you want to play. Right now we've got several characters, I believe up to 14, with hopefully up to 40 on the way. Today we will be playing with DyFong, the Ninja Princess, and Isken Diskull, the mercenary thief. So grab the character sheets. Grab the cards. And because this is a customizable card game, you will need to set the decks up. Create your own deck. I have already done so. And how to create decks will be good for later on. So set your cards out and your various little damage tokens and things. Now a lot of these characters do utilize things that we need the tokens for, so we'll have lots of tokens out. Some take more, so we'll have lots of different kinds. Okay, we've got our trackers here. Black for black, white for white. Those will be extras. Okay, so we set 1 up for health, 1 up for signature moves for each character. Now to the cards. We have our character tokens. Place them on the board in one of the 4 areas. Black goes on the black. White, of course, white goes on the white. Okay, we will be playing to blue belt level, so as soon as health gets down to the end of the blue belt, game is over for that character. So we will not be playing with purple, red, brown, and black belt cards. You can tell the belt of the cards because they are up at the top, up at the very top. So any of those cards we will remove immediately. It's the first thing we do. We also want to indicate who is fighting who. In this variation of gameplay, this is just for fun. In other variations of gameplay, it's somewhat important just to keep track of who's fighting who if you're playing an actual tournament. All the characters have items and weapons. DyFong has her dual fighting fans as her melee weapons, her kunai darts as her ranged weapons, and her bracelets as her armor. Armor helps to protect characters from various damage types. Okay, so we take the purple cards that we are playing with, we set them off to the side. Purple cards are excellent for bumping stats, putting extra cards in your hand or making your opponents get rid of their cards. And we choose 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a purple card. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And all the rest of the cards we put in the swap deck. Between hands. So after we play all of our cards, I'm just going to shuffle these quick. We can, okay, so between hands, we can switch cards out. If you're like, hey, this card is not working for me, you can switch it out for another card in your swap deck. So in this particular prototype deck, we are going to have green and blue cards, just in the final variation version. The greens will all be oranges and the blues will all be reds. That's an indicator of advanced and basic cards. I do recommend that everybody have at least 3 yellow cards in their deck. Characters can have up to 2 weapon cards, so we need to switch out one of these weapon cards for Season. We can have 1 magic, but unfortunately I don't have those made right now, because at the time I made these particular cards, they weren't ready. Okay, let's toss this guy out. That way we have 1 ranged and 1 melee. And we will throw in, I personally believe Season does not have any orange cards. So we'll throw in a red card for her instead, a basic card. Alright, Season's ready. Let's do the same thing with Isken. So when we add these together, ta-da, beautiful picture. Season versus Isken. Here are Isken's weapons. He's got his dual military blades, his poison belt, and his scarf as his armor. There's Isken's purple cards. Let's get rid of the cards we're not going to be playing with. Choose 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The rest goes into his swap deck. We want to make sure he has a minimum of 2 weapon cards. You can't have more, and 3 yellows for moving. Okay, I do see the 3 yellow moving. I am only seeing 1 weapon card for him, so let's go find, 10 cards each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's go hunt down another weapon card for Isken. Okay, he's got 1 knife card. Here is a ranged card for him. Ooh, there's 2 top ones here. So the best hand is going to have all the numbers on all the positions. However, that is mathematically impossible, so the best you can do is the best you can. And that's what we switch out beforehand. Each character draws 1 purple card to add to their deck. And we are ready to begin. Okay, here on our character sheets, each character has plus bonuses to their timing initiative. Season has a +2. Isken also has a +2. How can that be? They're different sizes. He's a medium. She's a small. Okay, that must be a typo there. So Isken needs to have a +3. Or no. What is it? Oh, Season would have the +3. Okay. So Season gets a +3 to her timing initiative. Isken has a +2. We draw the decks and look at the middle number. Season has a 3 with a +3 for a total of 6. Isken has a 1 with a +2 for a total of 3. Highest number goes first. So Season goes first. She can move 5 spaces when she plays a yellow card. Yeah, that's also incorrect. So Isken. So I'm going to assume that Season has the wrong numbers here. Oh, or not. Maybe they are the same. Either way, Season would still go first. We'll go by the numbers that we have here, because I've recently changed how those numbers operate. Alright, so, okay, yeah, so the pushback numbers are different. So we'll go by the numbers that are on the character sheet. Season gets to attack first. She can move 5 spaces. She does that by playing a move card. 1, 2, 3, 4. She plays the yellow card. She's not attacking at this point, so we don't need to worry about the hit numbers. She just plays the yellow card, she moves, she's done. Now it is Isken's turn. Isken is going to try to get his opponent to get rid of some stuff. Throw away some cards or something. So we're going to do a -1 on a basic card. So we're going to force, let's see, maybe we should get her to throw away an advanced card. Let's get her to throw away an advanced card first. So Season gets to choose which card she throws away. You know, let's throw away the other one. This one has more numbers on it. The more numbers, the better. So Season chooses which advanced card to throw away. She's going to throw away that one. And now Isken is going to attack. Okay, she's already thrown away a high 1, a high 3, and a high 6. Let's see if I have any of those options. Okay, we do have a high 1, and we have a high 6. Let's start with the high 1. Let's try to punch her in the face. So, Isken plays a high 1. In order for Season to defend, she needs to defend with a high 1. Does she have a high 1 in her deck? Yes, she does. Boom. And she's going to zap Isken with 1 point of damage as well. So not only does she successfully defend, but she nerve punches Isken for 1 damage. Ouch. Isken's not happy about that. So because she successfully defended, now Season can attack again. If Isken had actually hit her, he would get to go again, and he would successfully push her back 3 spaces. If Season attacks and hits Isken, she not only gives him damage at the belt level, we're playing at blue belt level, so Season does 4 damage and pushes opponents back 2. Isken, playing at blue belt level, would do 5 damage and push opponents back 3 spaces. That's because he is bigger. So Season can move faster and does less damage. Isken moves less and does more damage. That's the difference between the sizes. And because there's 5 sizes, the numbers kind of dovetail with each other, where they're not exactly lined up perfectly, but they're close enough. So size is important. So Season defends, it's now her turn to attack. Isken has put down a high 1. He's also put down a middle 2 and a low 4. So let's try to hit him with something a little different. So here is a melee, low 4. So let's try to hit him with our fans. So low 4. Unfortunately, Isken can defend against that. Oh dear. Isken defends on that, and he breaks one of Season's limbs. That is not good. So we grab 2 tokens. Isken gets to choose which limb gets broken. We're going to break Season's right arm. So any of these cards that have a right arm on them, Season has to throw away. This one has a right arm on it. Ouch. So Season lost 1 card. She won't be able to play any more right arm cards for the rest of the game. And this one also has a right arm too. Darn it. That was not good. Okay, and it's Isken's turn to attack. And she has lost a lot of cards, so Isken has a lot of options. She threw down a high 2, so let's try that. Isken attacks back with a high 2, and sure enough, Season cannot defend against that. So 5 damage to Season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she gains damage. She also gains signature move bonuses. And Isken pushes Season back 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. And he follows her. Okay, and he gets to attack again. So we did the high 2. That worked. We don't have another high 2 to attack. So we have a middle 3. No middle 3s here. We also have a low 6. Here's a low 6, and it will also break another limb 2. It's not a red, so if this hits, she will not get pushed back. I do want to push her back, though. So here's a middle 5. Here's a low 5. Let's see, there's a high 1, middle 3. Those are moves. We don't want to move. There's a low 4. Boy, okay, we don't have any actual good ones that I can see. So let's just trying to make a good decision here. Let's just hit her with a, what the heck? About a low 5. We're going to try to kick her. Does she have a low 5? She does. But before we do that, we're going to pick up 2 red cards. You know what? We only have 1 red card. Nope, that's on the right arm too. We can't use that. Darn it. That's not going to be helpful to us right now. We'll have to save her purple card for later. So, low 5. Low 5. Season gets to run away 5 spaces. If this had a mid-air move on it, then she could move over Isken, but she does not. So she's going to move around him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get away from him. But we do want to be able to attack him too. We have our ranged weapon. Let's stay close. So she's just going to move to the other side. You win by KOing your opponent to get their health to go all the way down to the belt level that they're playing, or you throw them out of the ring. So you do want to stay between your opponent and the edge of the ring. Okay, so she moved as part of her defense. It's now her attack turn. And we will go with a low 1, since Isken has already played a low 1, and hopefully he will not have a low 1. Unfortunately, he does. So now he's going to do-si-do as well. Actually, he does not need to do-si-do. He does not want to be the other side. He's going to go right there and attack her again. Unfortunately, Isken is doing a great job. Season needs some help here. Let's see. Yeah, she's only got a few cards left, so low 3. Season cannot defend against a low 3, so she takes the 5 damage. Boom, and she gets pushed back 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3, and Isken follows. Alright, and he gets to hit her again. Oh, time to go for that other leg break. High 3. She cannot defend against a high 3, however, Season does not want another limb to be broken, so she's going to cash in her signature move points. She is on the defense, so we'll be using the defend signature move bonus. She had 10 points, so we'll be using tier 2 because we're cashing in all the points. If she wanted, she could just spend 1 and just do the tier 1 defense bonus, and then attack with the attack signature move bonus. In fact, I kind of like that idea. So let's only spend 5 points to defend. Okay, so stun opponent's limb or limbs of choice to the end of combo phase. Base damage plus X. No per belt level. We're getting rid of that. So, okay, so first we stun a limb. You broke my limb. Fine, I'm going to stun yours. You stunned. You broke my arm. So we're going to stun your right arm. Any right arm cards that Isken has, for example, this one, are gone at the end of the combo phase as opposed to the end of the game. So Isken just lost 1 card. Oh, this one. This is ridiculous. They're just going to sit here and signature move points each other until the end of the game. Okay, so Season is going to run away. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to run to right there. That will be the end of her move. Isken will follow her. He's like, I need more cards. This is ridiculous. So he's going to move his 5 to catch up to her. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now Season is going to use her last card to throw her kunai darts at him at close range, or at least try to stab him with them. We'll go with a high 5. Obviously he can't defend. Good job, Isken. You should have stayed where you were, I suppose. But even if you had, she would have thrown the dart at you anyways. Or you could have run further away. Either way, she would have thrown the dart at you anyways. So, 4 damage, automatic. Boom. Oops, sorry. 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goody. And because he can, he's a jerk. Isken's going to cash those in and do damage again. So 5, 6 for the poison, 7. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Nobody has any more cards to play. So we pick these cards up. Poor Season has lost the use of her right arm, so we want to switch those cards out. Right arm, good grief, right arm. Wow, that's a lot of right arms. Okay, so those ones are still good. Used purple cards get discarded. They're done, thank you very much, no more. Isken's stun is gone. He's just going to stick with the same cards he has. He will draw a new purple card. And Season needs to go shopping for 4 new cards that are not left, or excuse me, right arm. We do have our 3 yellows, so we're good there. Shuffle those to the bottom of the deck since we can't play with them anymore. Right arm, right arm. Okay, so we do need 1 weapon. We would like 1 weapon. Okay, left leg, right leg, left arm. That one has a right arm on it. So we don't want to do that. Left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. However, I do want... So Season will be doing a lot of kicking, which is good because that's what Taekwondo people do. Okay, give me a weapon here. There's a fan. Okay, that's good. Plop. Plop. All right. Now Season attacked last. But she also hit him, so guess what? It's her turn to attack again, and guess what she's going to do? Well, she's one away from being able to do the whole thing, so let's wait. Okay. We still can't play our purple card, because that will allow us to pick up 2 basic cards. So we are just going to attack. So, low 5, Isken again is going to say, hey, throw away 1 basic card, or excuse me, 1 advanced card. So again, we will throw away that one. And he defends. Now it's Isken's turn to attack. He has no signature move points left. So, do we have a high 3 that's an attack? Oh, again with the breaking of the legs. Ooh, let's stab her instead. Make her get rid of her weapon cards. High 3. Throw some poison dust in her face. Oh, I don't believe it. Oh, Season, you're not doing well. No high 3. So not only does she take the damage, 5 damage. Wow, that will max her out. And she is on her last belt. Basically 1 more hit and Season's game is over. But she also has to throw away 2 weapon cards. And here they are. 1, 2. Ouch, painful. And because that is a red, Season gets pushed back 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. And Isken follows. Ouch, and Isken gets to hit her again. And she could not block the high 3, so we're going to do it again and break another limb. Sure enough. Oh my gosh, poor Season. No. On the wrong side of the board here. So pick up 2 more colored tokens. Break. We did the right arm, so now let's do a left leg. Oh my gosh, left leg. Left leg. She loses 2 cards. Oh my gosh. And this is why Isken is a thief. He's stealing all of her cards. So she can't use them. Right leg, right leg, right leg. Right arm. Oh, Season. You're breaking my heart. Okay, because it's an advanced card, he does not push her back. But he does get to attack her again. Wow, look at all these cards that she has on the board. High 6. Season cannot defend, however. She's going to cash all of these in to save her can. Stun opponent's limbs of choice for the end of the combo phase. Okay, Isken, you took away, and now it's Season's turn to take away. And we might need more tokens, because we're going to take away 3 of your limbs. Boom, boom. Stun. We're going to take away both arms. It's the wrong color. They need to coincide so we know which one's talking about which one. Purple. Both arms. And green, Season's color. And a right leg. So all you are left with for the rest of this hand is your left leg cards. If it's not left leg, it's gone. Boom. That's a right leg. Boom. Right arm. Boom. Left arm. Boom. Oh my gosh. No right leg cards. Oh my gosh. Boom, 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 boom. Isken loses all his cards. Wow, which means every attack Season gives him at this point are going to be automatic hits. And stun opponent's limbs of choice during the combat phase. And she gets base damage. He gets base damage. So 4 damage to Isken. 5, 4, up to there. Not enough to cash in his signature move points. Wow. Okay, it is her turn to attack. Even if it wasn't, he can't do anything. so it's Season's turn anyway. So she's going to hit him with a medium or middle 1. He can't defend. So 4 damage. Bam, bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she will knock him back 2 spaces. Oh, you know what? We're going to cheat just a little bit. She's going to play a yellow card first to get to the other side of him. There's nothing you can do about that. Then play the attack. So she pushes him back 2 spaces. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now he takes the damage and the signature move points. And she's going to hit him again. Middle 2. Now Isken can defend. He can only cash in 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does not need to be adjacent. 1 poison damage. Ouch. Ouch. Stun, hold, or choke. So, Isken is now holding on. He grabbed her to Season, which means she cannot play any of her signature move points as long as she's being held. And if Isken gets the opportunity, he can force move her by grabbing her and running with her. However, she doesn't need that. It's okay, because guess what she's going to do now? She's finally going to play her 1 purple card, pick these 2 cards back up, put them back in her hand, and hit them with them again. High 1, which you can't defend against. 4 more damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And push him back. Oops. 2 more spaces. 1, 2. 1, 2. And here's the last one. Bam! However, because he earned that damage, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She gets poisoned 1 more time. 2 more damage and Season is out. 1 for the last poison, 2 for this poison. Still not enough to earn it, but even if she did, she's being held. And yes, she's being held again. It's already on there, so it doesn't matter. Where is she? There it is. She's already being held. Doesn't matter. She played it. She can't do anything else. Oh! So close. So close. She is going to break that hold by playing a yellow card and running away. 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody has played their cards, so we get to pick them up, put them back in the deck, and Season needs high 3 to defend against Isken's dad-blasted limb break, for crying out loud. She's already lost too many limbs. Can't do that again. And Isken is chuckling all the way to the bank. Nobody has signature move points that they can spend. Okay. Season ran away. So she's not being held anymore. She can spend her signature move points if she had any. Isken is happy as a clam. He's currently winning. Everybody draw a new purple card. Boom, 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 boom. And we're going to go hunting for a high 3. Look, Season has a high 3 to defend against Isken's break. However, he keeps making her throw that away. So let's go surfing for a high 3. Defend. That does not have a right arm or a left leg. There's a right arm. High 3. High 3, high 3. Here's a, oh, that's got a right arm on it. Ooh. Done. Found one. And since he keeps making us throw away our advanced cards, we'll just get rid of it. Bam. Alright. Season ran away as part of her attack turn, so now it's Isken's turn to attack. His limbs are not stunned anymore. Pity. First thing he's going to do is he needs to get close to her, unless he's going to range her. Let's do it. He's going to... Oh, purple card. Okay. Let's... Oh, he has a block break. Let's hold on to this. Okay, we are going to hit her with a range card, so he's going to try to blow dust in her face. The range on missed weapons is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's totally within range, so she most likely will be able to do this. But knowing that we want to break her limb with that high 3, let's hit her with the high 3. We have the high 3. You know what? I would... If she takes the damage, she loses. We have no choice. We have to play the high 3 to stay in the game. Now, she won't be able to give him the shock damage because she's not next to him. The majority of this game and their effects have to do with players being next to each other. So she does not shock him, but she does block his attack, so she gets to keep her 2 weapons. It is now Season's turn to attack. Let's see if we can hit him one more time. We'll win, but at the same time, if he hits her one more time, he will win. It's very, very close here. It could be anybody's game. Of course, she only does 4 damage, so she would need to hit him with something with a little oomph to it. Boy, it's very close here. Plus, he's also very close to the edge of the ring. If we can push him back 2, 1, 2, he'll be on the edge, but he won't be out. So right now, the advantage is Isken's. And I'm very worried here. I don't know what to do. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to make Isken throw away. See, it's very good to get to disarm him, though. But I don't think she's going to last long enough to actually be able to use that. So we might... Oh, this allows her to pick up cards. Dang it. That is not going to be helpful. Okay, we have no choice. We have to get close to him and rely on our ability to defend. So, we'll throw down a card to move close to him. Decisions, decisions. Life or death. She can move 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, Season, you gotta defend this. It's Isken's turn to attack. He's gonna do it. No, I want to use that block break. That block break will seal the deal. Okay, well in that case, the game is won. Okay, well, let's do it anyways. Middle 6. We do have a middle 6. Actually, there's that high 3, which we know you already put down. Let's try to break another limb. High 3. Sure enough, she can't defend against it. Unfortunately, Season loses another limb. There's no getting around that. She's a kicker, so right leg. Or more importantly, she takes the 5 damage, and that will end the game. Wow, I should have defended against that high 3 sooner. I should have realized that and added another 3. So, Victor, Isken. And that's how you play the game. The only other thing at this point is each of these icons have a different meaning. There are throws, there are chokes, There are takedowns where you throw somebody on the ground. There are throws where you pick them up and throw them. So each one of these little icons has a different meaning. So I do have a separate sheet for that. They are here. And I can send those out as necessary. So here's the quick sheet for what all the icons mean and how they work. There are chained attacks where you can put attacks together in one move. Chain defenses. But that is the game. Thank you for watching.